No, Wawa is clutch, and it's one of my favorite gas stations to visit. What's the one, the Chuckies or Chubbies or Chuckos or Buckos? What's the fucking gas station that's like in the Midwest that's huge? There's an Otter.
You mean Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's, yeah, that thing.
Let me just say this. That Beaver's meat be bussin'. No pause.
Full pause.
No pause. Full Buc-ee's Boosie meat be bussin'. I'm going to break this down a little bit even further. You go to Buc-ee's, I guarantee you cannot just go in and just get gas. If you do, you're a fucking loser. You go to Buc-ee's for the experience and everything else. You can get gas, cool. You can do that there too, but you go in, it's like an amusement park.
I just don't see the appeal.
Okay, have you ever been inside?
No.
Then shut the fuck up. You have no feet to stand on.
The inside, it just looks like a convenience store.
No, it on the outside it does, sure, but even on the outside it looks appealing.
Like Stu Leonard's is an experience.
No one fucking knows who Stu is. Everyone knows who Bucky is.
Stu Leonard's is huge. What are you talking about?
Bucky's is bigger.
You don't have a Stu Leonard's by you?
I think you're making that name up.
That's what it looked like to me.
Wrong. They're two different entities.
I don't know. I just don't see the appeal of it.
Okay, but if you've never been into the gas station of Buc-ee's, you cannot say that it doesn't look appealing. If you've never been inside of it, you have no feet to stand on. You have no platform. You have nothing.
I'm looking at
Good day, sir.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Adulthood Pending. My name is Zaga.
And I'm Nate.
And this week, what is it? What day is this? Today, this is the 15th, so this is dropping on the 20th. It's spooky season.
I mean, technically, spooky season started pretty much in August. I mean, we're going to chop it up for what it's worth.
In August? I mean, I feel like spooky season kicks off immediately, expeditiously, when Spirit Halloween moves into an abandoned Sears.
Bull. No. If you want to get technical about it, spooky season, technically, officially, inarguably, that's the wrong word, but it actually kicks off the moment 4th of July is over. If you want to get technical, the moment 4th of July is over.
I can agree, but it doesn't feel like it because it's still like 95 degrees outside and like you're still going to the pool.
Okay, that's fine. Summerween is what it is.
I'm a big proprietor of Summerween. Our whole house is spooky.
See,
we have coffins everywhere.
If you think
spider webs everywhere.
So when you're starting in July for spooky season, all you're doing is a little bit of foreplay until you get to the climactic fucking end on October 31st. We are edging up until.
But I feel like right after Labor Day, that's kind of because like you have like the end of summer barbecues, kids go back to school type thing.
Can't relate.
And then Spirit Halloweens just start sporadically, and then you start seeing them. You start seeing them Marshalls or Ross, where you're from.
Oh, I got all of it.
What?
I have all of them. Marshalls, TJ Maxx.
Must be nice. We don't have all of them. Do you have Burlington over there too?
Yep,
or no?
I have Burlington too.
Wow. So we don't have Burlington, or we have Burlington Coat. We just don't have a Ross.
You guys got a Hobby Lobby?
We do have Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's an Oklahoma-based store. You're welcome.
Do you have Wawas?
I have a what?
A Wawa?
A what?
Wawa.
Are you speaking baby or?
That's a Northeast thing. So that actually was a Jersey thing, and then it went down to Florida. I don't know how it got there. Still don't have one in Connecticut or New York, but
no. Actually, the only reason I know what a Wawa is because I want to thank the show The Goldbergs. That's the only reason why I know what a Wawa is, or at least I know the term of what a Wawa is.
No, Wawa is clutch, and it's one of my favorite gas stations to visit. What's the one, the Chuckies or Chubbies or Chuckos or Buckos? What's the fucking gas station that's like in the Midwest that's huge? There's an Otter.
You mean Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's, yeah, that thing.
Yeah, it's originated out of Texas. It's progressively started moving further north for some reason, and I know the reason. They're taking forever to get one in Oklahoma. The closest one for us from Oklahoma to Texas is like I got to drive like maybe 45 minutes to an hour to get to. But that fucking beaver, that beaver's meat be it's a beaver.
I didn't know that. I've only been to a Buc-ee's one time, and it was not even, I didn't even get out the car. I just drove through, and I was like, this is overwhelming, and I'm leaving.
Let me just say this. That beaver's meat be bussin'. No pause.
Full pause.
No pause. Full Buc-ee's boosie meat be bussin'. I'm gonna break this down a little bit even further. You go to Buc-ee's, I guarantee you cannot just go in and just get gas. If you do, you're a fucking loser. You go to Buc-ee's for the experience and everything else. You can get gas, cool. You can do that there too, but you go in, it's like an amusement park.
I just don't see the appeal.
Okay, have you ever been inside?
No.
Then shut the fuck up. You have no feet to stand on.
The inside, it just looks like a convenience store.
No, it on the outside it does, sure, but even on the outside it looks appealing.
Like Stu Leonard's is an experience.
No one fucking knows who Stu is. Everyone knows who Bucky is.
Stu Leonard's is huge. What are you talking about?
Bucky's is bigger.
You don't have a Stu Leonard's by you?
I think you're making that name up.
Stu Leonard's is like one of the most one of the best. I think it was voted one of the best grocery stores in America.
Okay, that is grocery store. We are talking gas station.
That's what it looked like to me.
Wrong. They're two different entities.
I don't know. I just don't see the appeal of it.
Okay, but if you've never been into the gas station of Buc-ee's, you cannot say that it doesn't look appealing. If you've never been inside of it, you have no feet to stand on. You have no platform. You have nothing.
I'm looking at
Good
pictures.
Day, sir.
Literally, there's a section to sit. It looks like is that a pizza area? That looks like sandwiches. Gas. Aisles of food. It literally looks like just beavers everywhere.
There's not beavers. There's only one beaver.
But there's statues of beavers everywhere.
Yeah, of Bucky, because he's an iconic person in history.
He's not Mickey Mouse.
He's getting there.
Ellie says Wawa is superior than Buc-ee's.
Okay, listen. She
just took time out of her work, her busy work schedule, to ensure that this conversation.
Listen. She was born in a cornfield. I don't care what her opinion is on Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is superior.
You live in a cornfield.
I live in Oklahoma, not Nebraska.
Tomato.
Tomato, potato, it doesn't fucking matter. No, they're two different entities. No.
All right, back on track here. All right, maybe it's not spooky season. Maybe I was wrong. It's not fall until Spirit Halloween.
Okay, I'll give you false, but because again, those are two different terms. So yes, I can side with you that
autumn, some would say,
not autism, autumn.
I mean, going into any Spirit Halloween, that is autism overload.
I actually have to go there again today. It'll be my second trip in about 2 weeks.
Your second what?
Trip.
Oh, in your stores, in your store that you've been to, you've been this year so far already, right?
Yeah, I was a little eager beaver. It's like they just got everything there.
He was on Beavers today.
Hey, well, there's also a fucking movie on Amazon Prime called Zombievers. I highly recommend it.
I'll check it out, I guess.
Moving forward, I was an eager beaver with Spirit Halloween, and as soon as I found out where they were located, like where they set up in OKC, I immediately drove there and I found out what time they opened, and I waited.
We've done that before.
A lot of their stuff wasn't even like all the way on the shelf, because like I'm walking around, I'm like, this is some bullshit. And so I asked, I was like, hey, where's all y'all shit? They're like, they looked at me like I was in the wrong. They're like, sir, we're still setting up.
Like, we're open, but
we're not. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna be back. So I'm gonna go back today. So they've now had about 2.5 weeks to get set up.
Did they have what was the main setup? Was it like a subway train?
No, that's how bad it was. Like they hadn't got it set up yet.
They didn't even put the prop, like they
had some of the
props up.
They had some of the animatronics set up, but not all of them. And because there was like a whole team still like building stuff.
I hope when you go back, you see what I'm talking about, because like this year was like a subway theme. Like you walk through, when you get into there, it looks like Grand Central Station. It has, like, they have like the tiles and all that stuff. Then you walk into a subway car, and then there's like a little like you know, you're not from the city, but the turnstiles and shit that you've seen it in movies and stuff for the subway. And I literally looked at it and I'm like, I want it. And I went to the worker. I'm like, how much? And she was like, for what? I'm like, for the entire display.
Sir, it's not for sale. How much?
She goes, it's not for sale right now. I'm like, here's the key word. You said right now. She goes, yes, we take a list, and at the end of the season, when we tear it down, we sell it. I'm like, how much are you selling it for at that point? She goes, it's $700. I'm like, here's my card.
Just go ahead and run it now.
And she was like, well, there's a list. And I'm like 16th on the list. And I'm so like, dude, it is so cool. As a New Yorker, I'm like, they had an animatronic sitting there. I'm like, I've seen that dude on the New York subway before.
So I wonder with Spirit Halloween if like those entries are all different at different locations to like appeal to the area, the demographic that they are in. Did you ever think about that?
I don't. That's why I was curious to see if you're different, because
I have research to do today now.
Yeah, you're doing recon.
I'm doing recon
because I know that the main headquarters is in New Jersey
for Spirit.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Okay,
yeah, so they have like a Spirit Con thing where they kind of invite they invite people, or people can come to like the debut, and it shows all the new animatronics for the year, the new displays. So you get a sneak peek of Spirit Halloween before.
Can I buy a ticket?
Yeah, I just don't know when it come out.
Fuck, I need to know next year. I might have a goal for next year now.
Let's just go on the phone. Let's just, out of curiosity. What is it called? Spirit Halloween. I can't type. I wrote Spirit Halloween. Spirit Halloween. New Jersey animatronics 2025. Haha. That's not what I was looking for. Spirit Halloween. I don't know what it's called, but whatever the case is, I've watched content creators go to this main event. There's this great thing that opens up, and people see all the new shit. I don't know. So I don't know if they just send it from headquarters to all the places. I would hope so. That would be cool. But if you get to see the subway train, shoot me a text, let me know, because that shit was so cool. And my goal, my dream in life, and this is how I know I'm becoming an adult and I'm going to be a great dad one day. I want to set my driveway garage area to my side door as like a walkthrough, a haunted little walkthrough.
Oh, yeah.
For the kids. Because I enjoy staying home and handing out candy, because I get creative. I'll set tripwires to like set off certain like effects. I had one that like if they knocked on the door, I'd pull the door open. It would run over a switch. The switch would turn on a smoke machine. The smoke machine would start pouring, and then I come out and scare them.
See, and so this would be the first year that I can, schedule wise, actually pass out candy and participate in Halloween and stuff like that, because I'm down to working just one job now.
Oh yeah, you haven't done that in a while.
Not in 5 years of being in Oklahoma City. I've not passed out candy in 5 years. So that was my original plan. I will not be again passing out candy this year.
Bro, I'm so sad. So my Google Earth view,
yeah,
I was going to send it to you. My Google Street View for the last like 4 years has been my cemetery in front of my house that I put up on Halloween. So anybody who's ever if people were coming over, didn't know where I lived,
look for the tombstones.
All they saw was a cemetery in the front yard. And we have like a weeping willow in front of the house too. So it's like, it's all pure aesthetic. And, now it's just nothing. It's just my house. And I'm so mad at Google for that. That was like one of the coolest things ever. Anytime I show somebody my house, you're like, what are those in the front yard? I'm like, graves. It was great. Had my little lanterns. I've been told repeatedly. I didn't do my yard last year, which I got complaints about apparently. But the last couple years before that, I would get complimented. And there's no greater joy in life than to have kids come knock on your door on Halloween and say, "You got the coolest house." Fuck yeah. That is adult winning 101.
That's how I felt last year. Though I did kind of get in small trouble because I had hung a body bag from our tree. Yeah.
Do that. The town usually frowns upon that. And if you have an HOA, you're done for.
I don't know if there's an HOA per se in my neighborhood. I think there is, but I'm not 100% sure. There's someone always passing out these flyers that are on my door talking about like free ice cream night for like the new neighborhood, and like they pass out a flyer, but I don't pay dues because
ice cream night in your neighborhood.
Yeah, they do a free ice cream night like every other month. I've yet to go in 5 years.
I moved to the suburbs. That's the shit I'm looking for, not this shit. Bro, I got more free shit when I lived in the city. Granted, that was stealing, but that's different. I thought if I moved to the suburbs, things would be given to me. Instead, I pay more money for anything else ever. Like, I can't just go to an ice cream shop. It's all creameries.
It's the same thing.
Bro, don't you try that, because Dairy Queen, I can get like a $4 Blizzard that's like this big with all these goodies on there. I go up to the creamery, it's $8 for a shake that fits in this can.
Okay, but it's all homemade stuff at that creamery, is it not?
That local shit.
Okay,
I had Mr. Softy, okay? Mr. Softy, greatest ice cream of all time.
Do you guys have Bluebell up there?
I have like an actual Bluebell like plate, or like the ice cream itself?
Both.
Yeah, we have the ice cream itself.
You're welcome.
But I don't have.
You're welcome.
Wait. No, man. I've been at Ben and Jerry's headquarters. That's cooler than Hershey Land. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm saying you're welcome for Bluebell. You're welcome. That's Oklahoma.
You're welcome for Ben and Jerry's because that's in Vermont. Thank Bernie Sanders. I almost said Barry Sanders.
You're not in Jersey.
That's not Jersey.
What did you say?
Vermont.
You're not. Oh, you are in Vermont.
And Ellie just, it's so funny. So just for those at home, we are recording this right now. It is Monday at 11 o'clock in the morning in the East Coast.
And it is 10 o'clock in Central Time.
So Ellie is actually working in the office right adjacent to my studio here. She's usually downstairs watching TV or falling asleep, or just asleep, right?
Because we record at night.
So I am getting live updates as we're doing the show right now of what Ellie is overhearing our conversation on, which she never does.
This is adding to the episode. This is full on
this is completely unplanned, and we're not even getting into the episode yet. She said Bluebell is actually trash. It's not even real ice cream. It doesn't melt. Fucking weird, whack ass shit. Period.
I'm sorry that it wasn't made the Amish way. I'm so sorry. I will alert the Bluebell Council.
It wasn't made the Amish way.
God forbid. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's still delicious. We make great flavors. It is a top seller. Just there with Ben and Jerry's.
The messages keep rolling in here. He should be sorry, frankly.
Usually Zaga tries to rage bait me, but I think right now I'm going to be rage baiting Ellie throughout the whole episode. Because it's funnier in the fact that she's off screen and we're getting the responses. It just adds to the effect. So I think that's what we're going to do.
It's even better because I don't use headphones anymore. I really have. I put a ban on headphones. Like even my Meta glasses, having not anything in my ears, has been great. So I have speakers. I have studio monitors right here. So she literally hears you like you're in the room with me right now.
I'm in the walls.
Okay. We haven't even started the episode yet, and we're 20 minutes into this bitch?
I mean, we've mentioned.
We mentioned it.
It's kind of.
So how do we, I'm like, what is if Spirit Halloween was a beautiful little caterpillar and Spirit Halloween itself was the beautiful butterfly, what is the progression of, it's like, I feel like you get some one-off store that it's like an antique store, or it's like an Ocean State job lot. And then they go out of business. Spirit Halloween slides in, and then I'm losing my train of thought. But do you understand how frustrating it is every year to have to navigate and find fucking Spirit Halloween?
Oh, dude, don't eat. Because right now there used to be one so close to my house. I now have to travel further to get to the Spirit Halloween. When before I had 3 to 4 locations nearby. Oklahoma City now has one, and then in the surrounding cities they both have one. And I'm trying to figure out like when the fuck did y'all get stingy? I know there's a lot of businesses that are no longer there. So why?
Right? Like, because brick and mortar establishments have been disappearing more and more each year.
Yeah.
Which I love and hate at the same time. But there's one like in closer, I think it's in Manchester, Connecticut. It's always in the mall, in the old Sears, which is great. Plenty of space, not too crowded, kids running around, you're doing your thing. It's cool. There's tons of shit. The one by me here, like the last time it was in an old shoe store. So like that's pretty tight. That's confined. Now it's in an Ocean State job lot. Still same size as like a small town grocery store. And I just feel like there's a mall down the road from us that's literally the worst mall in America. It is rated. I've watched videos like people ranking malls in Connecticut. This is always the worst mall in Connecticut. There's like approximately 4 stores and a church. That's how there's 4 stores, a church, even a movie theater couldn't survive in there. Which is bad when the movie theater has to go out of business in a mall.
That is pretty bad. That's like how it is back in my hometown. That mall, for some reason, I don't know how the fuck it is still open.
Like the only viable store in that mall right now is a Target. And I'm part of like the local community group, mainly because I just love to listen to like the people bitch and complain about the town. And I'm like, me too. I get that. And leave terrible reviews about my job. But when it comes to see, like they post all the blueprints and ideas of what's going on with the town and the mall now, because they're like the building's pretty much condemned and not safe. The owner's just given up on it. So they're tearing the whole thing down and they are just keeping the Target. That's like the bloodline to this whole town is Target.
Targets are taking over, man.
Yeah. And listen, not to sound bougie, but Target. I'll pay a little bit extra to go to Target sometimes, man. Walmart I feel like I need to take a shower after I leave there.
Hey, you watch your mouth.
Yo, like Walmart's it's so gross.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but maybe lower your tone a little bit.
It's gross. Lowered my tone for you.
So I will say I want to shake whoever's hand was for placing this Spirit Halloween where they did this year. Because bravo where you fucking put it. Because I'm not even bullshitting. This Spirit that I go to is right here. And to your left is a Michael's.
Yeah. Okay, so you do a little DIYs.
Yeah. And then to the right of it is fucking Ross.
Oh.
And then to the other shop. And to the other side of Ross is a Five Below.
So, weirdly enough, did you move to my town?
You would know if I was there.
What you just explained. So, where ours is, there's a Moe's, Spirit Halloween. It's an outdoor mall.
Yeah.
On this side, you have At Home, you have a Barnes and Noble, Marshall's, Five Below, DSW, and a Petco.
There's a DSW over there too.
And the Lord's Chicken.
Chick-fil-A.
Wait, why are you not doing it? Okay. Well, my soundboard's not working anymore.
Now, when you say Lord's Chicken, are we talking Popeyes, Churches?
Lord's Chicken. It's the Lord's Chicken. They're not open on Sundays. Why? Because Jesus took a break and needs some chicken too.
Thank you for deciding my lunch today.
Oh, I love the Lord's Chicken.
I do too.
Listen, I know they had their issues in the past with the LGBTQ community, and you know what? I'm glad we're seeing past this. Their ice is just so special to me. I don't know why.
Their food is just so special to me. Like I support the community, but fuck, that chicken is so good.
Yeah, like what antibiotics are you pumping those chickens with?
Actually, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Like, and I'm a traditional guy. Just give me a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries.
Thank you. See, we are simple men.
Did I ever tell that story? Did I ever tell you that story?
I'm gonna be honest with you. You've told me a lot of stories, so
We have. We've been podcasting for a long time. There's been lots. You know so much about me on and off camera that is more than some of my closest friends. But when it comes to that and our show specifically, do you remember the meme? It's one of the OG YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a chicken sandwich and some
waffle fries. And a Dr. Pepper.
Yep. So if you remember when Hot Topic was cool, they used to take the memes of YouTube and put them on shirts for us.
Good times. When Hot Topic was Hot Topic.
Yes. When it was terrifying to walk in there.
Yes.
Yes. That as a 10-year-old lad, you're like, I'm not going in there because you walk by and it was.
Yeah, now I walk by and I hear Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
Now, don't get me wrong, I love that song, but I don't expect to hear it coming out of Hot Topic.
That shit is a bop.
It is, dude. I
love that song. I don't like her specifically.
Oh, you don't have to. The song in general is just good.
And it's not even that as a person. This is purely superficial. There's just something about her face. It's kind of like, it's just, it bothers me. I don't know. Call me rude. Call me super. Ellie just goes, like, you're so mean. I'm like, yeah, but like her eyes are far apart. Like
Uma Thurman.
I say stuff like that. Like, don't even get me started when we watch The Last of Us. I
don't need to hear because I can see where it's going to go.
No, she looked like a guppy, dog. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could pick her up if I were to buy, and I'm telling you right now, soon enough, we're going to have a nice little fish tank back here. We're renovating the office. I'm going to have 2 little chairs, a nice little fish tank, and I'm going to buy a little fish, and that fish is going to be called Bella. It's for her.
I'm going to be a dad? No, bitch.
Back to the point of the story here.
Yeah.
When it comes to Spirit Halloween, is it me or does the layouts just, they do not make sense?
So for the most part, no. Some of them though, I have actually told the people that work in there, which they're not even the ones that set it up. But there's been a few that I went to where everything actually, the layout, it was like a real nice flow. Everything made sense. So it was like props, costume, accessories, out the door. Real simple shit. The one I go to, it's like I walk in and then there's some costumes here. There's some masks here. You go to the other side, there's accessories. Oh, wait, you need a different costume for a different size. Oh, it's over here. And it's over fucking whelming. Like, why can't you guys just have a plan that works?
Yeah, like you walk in, there's $300 animatronics that they're poorly made.
They are.
Now, granted, it's $300, but I've seen some of the prices of them now, and they're like $600, $700. Like, I wanted an Annabelle one, and I'm like, no, I'm not spending this kind of money. This is not. I have the fog machine from there. It doesn't work that great. Like, you need dry ice for that shit to work correctly.
No, you don't.
So I like the low fog because otherwise you just have a cloud and then nobody can see where they're walking.
Well, I guess they made a new design because I almost bought it. They have a low fog machine where it takes
the liquid.
Like a
coffin.
Yeah, you take the liquid and no dry ice.
It's in my garage. It doesn't work. I'm telling you, it doesn't work.
I'm not saying it doesn't work, but I'm saying it didn't say anything about dry ice. It just said
then they have a connector that you can connect to it that can go to your yard to make the low fog. That don't work either. I'm telling you, like it is not a good. I use it indoors and it worked kind of okay. Outdoors does not work at all.
Well, you're in the elements. I don't expect it to work that well.
And like, I don't know, like, is it usually warm for you around Halloween?
Oh, like, warm and or rainy.
Okay. So at least you know what to really expect. Yeah. Now in the Northeast, I think it was like 6 years ago, we had a snowstorm. We had a blizzard on Halloween.
That's actually terrifying.
Yeah. So like they had to cancel. I've never in 30 somewhat years of living saw Halloween's canceled. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? But yeah, so here it could either be 85 and humid, which low fog machines work strictly on cold. If it's colder, it settles. If it's warmer, it dissipates.
Makes sense.
So
okay.
I have to pray that this October it's going to be a nice, cool evening, so my low fog machine can roll through my graveyard
correctly.
correctly. Otherwise, literally, it looks like I'm just vaping. Like I'm pulling the biggest cloud of my life and just going, like, do you want candy? Just hands come out of a cloud.
Do you want some
pretty much. Is there a certain smell to Spirit Halloween to you? Like when you walk in, like it just smells like it's like Disney World. Like it has its own scent.
I get a mix of latex and whatever the store used to be.
It's like, you smell burnt nachos? I smell burnt nachos and fog juice. Now, this thing that I said if our 401k was, if our 401k was a business model, it'd be Spirit Halloween. Only exists 2 months out of the year.
True.
It's open to say. That's fucking ridiculous. But I want to get into Halloween costumes. Because with Spirit Halloween, they have some of the most ridiculous shit that's out there. Now, Ellie and I, we like to do that corny stuff and try to do the couples costumes. And I'm very fortunate that I have a wife that wants to be nerdy and have fun with me. We're considering doing Bob's Burgers.
Oh, I support that decision.
Whether it's me being Bob or I am so okay being Linda. Because that would be funny. Like she dressed up as Bob and I went as Linda.
I want to see that. Fuck the original. I need to see her as Bob, you as Linda. That shit would be hilarious.
And then we were looking at other costumes. Like we've always wanted to do Morticia and Gomez, which is fitting. I look Hispanic. I have a nice mustache. By the way, OG 90s Gomez, way better than current Gomez. Listen, and I love this new Wednesday show, and I love what they did. Is true to the original concept of what Addams Family was. But my man back in the day, this is his dying role. This is his last role of his life. He is Gomez Addams.
Are you talking about the one with Christina Ricci?
Yeah.
Where
she was Wednesday.
Yeah. I know. I 100% agree that Gomez was a top tier.
So yeah, we're talking about doing Gomez and Morticia. We're talking about we were going to do what was it? Shaggy and Velma, which would be funny.
Not Thelma, not Thelma.
What is it?
Velma.
Sorry,
not Velma. It's like Thelma and Louise.
I don't know.
That's disgraceful, honestly.
And listen, I don't only know it as Linda Cardellini, and that is that. She's not Velma, Thelma, whoever. That's Linda Cardellini in my eyes, and she is.
That's Aunt May.
That was how I knew I was heterosexual man. Not Aunt May. She was Hawkeye's wife.
That's right. Who played Aunt May?
Dead on balls accurate. Same girl from My Cousin Minnie. Come on, you got it. I believe in you.
I don't.
Really? Marissa?
Oh, Marissa Tomei.
There you go.
Okay.
There's my movie buddy.
They always I for some reason I always get her and
it's early. I understand.
Yeah. I get the other chick and her always mixed up for some reason.
I'm drinking an energy drink here. That's my morning boost here.
I got to go get another cup of coffee after we're done with this. So,
bro, like since Amazon's been carrying the Alani's, I have it on a cycle. Every 3 weeks, we place an order, and then it lasts me. My fridge is just stocked with.
Man, speaking of Alani and this spooky episode, I'm going to have to fucking order it from Amazon because for the life of me, cannot find it in Oklahoma City. Huh?
Don't waste your money.
Why?
Alani's Witch's Brew is overrated, and you will hear it from. I stand 10 toes down on this one. 10 toes down. Witch's Brew, Alani is overrated.
Bullshit. No, it's fucking delicious. It has the caramel. No, fuck off.
It's not good.
Fuck all the way off.
It's not good.
You have many directions. You have many directions right now, all in your office right now, that you can choose to fuck off in.
Well, as a connoisseur of Alani,
call yourself a connoisseur and you're going to downplay Witch's Brew. If you wanted to talk shit on the pumpkin cream one they came out with, 100% I would side with you.
The goated one is the watermelon wave, Hawaiian shaved ice, orange kiss.
Okay, this was strictly only talking about the spooky flavor that they had that only comes out once a year.
What happens at the bottom?
No,
it's not when you're good.
Bullshit.
It's garbage.
It's not. Your opinion is trash.
Well, our show was trash. Okay.
All right. Well, we can. All right.
Pineapples. Back to costumes here, because we're already like a half hour into the show. We haven't even gotten through the first part of this episode.
All right, we're locking in.
Spirit Halloween, they have some of the most ridiculous costumes. And I feel like back in the 90s and the 2000s, when we were peak trick-or-treaters, those were some of the most goated costumes of all time.
They were also cheaper.
They were made way cheaper.
Well, they were also inexpensive, but I mean, I get what you're saying.
But what was your go-to Halloween costume as a kid?
Oh, dude, I did a lot of Power Ranger. Then I got into the horror theme, and I did something similar to this right here, but it was the one that would bleed.
Oh my God, with the pump? That was a heart?
Yeah, traumatized.
Why are you traumatized by it?
Because mine, unfortunately, had a fucking leak around the eye and on the inside. And so when I squeezed it, the blood got into my eye.
Oh God. So you actually were bleeding.
Damn near. And like, it stung so bad.
See, I was big on the Power Rangers too. There's plenty of pictures of me in my green Power Ranger costume or my red Power Ranger costume.
Yeah, red.
Was definitely Ash from Pokemon, because that was the thing to do.
Well, and so I'm a big cosplayer.
Yes.
My very first cosplay, I did one because I decided to do a costume late because I told my mom I didn't want a costume, and then ultimately I was like, no, I do want a costume. I ended up getting gold hair paint, and I made myself into Goku, Super Saiyan Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
I made it on the fly. I was actually really proud of it. It was that's
pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very poorly put together, but I was a kid. What did you expect?
Yeah, I could be Krillin. Just put the dots right here. Be ready to go. I'm actually curious if for anybody who's listening at home, what should we dress up for a Halloween costume? I want suggestions, and the ones that get voted the most, Nick and I will go out and buy the costume.
Full disclosure, everybody. I'm not doing this. I do that enough as is.
No, they're going to embarrass us. Like, they're going to want us to go full drag.
It wouldn't be my first. I did a sassy Rick Grimes once.
I did there was an episode years ago on A to Z where I had to wear makeup.
I remember hearing about this.
Yep. It still exists. I think I actually sent you the video.
Yes.
It's literally in the first 30 seconds. I'm like, welcome to A to Z Pod. I'm your host, Dave Navarro. Because I had eyeliner and foundation. Ellie took some time on those eyes. She had a lot of fun with it. But dude, I just remember, like, you go to the dollar store, you would get like the stupid capes, or like if you didn't have the McDonald's bucket, which then you weren't cool, you had like the cheap plastic bag, or like, remember all like the random shit we used to have to do for Halloween? Like, we would get all these random things.
I used to have the one where it was like the hand.
The hand, and it was a bag attached to the hand.
And it was on a stick. In theory, it was really cool until your bag started to get heavy, and holding that stick out, your arm was like dropping. But then I figured out...
It was made of plastic. That shit was bending.
Yeah. Well, then I figured out the easier way to do it was a pillowcase.
Yep. The pillowcase. When I remember going trick-or-treating though as a kid, and when I would trick-or-treat, I would purposely try to find the places that handed out, like, I gave money of any sort, and we would pinpoint them.
I'll see. We did full chocolate bars.
This was the first time I realized I was a hustler, because I would have two costumes. We'd do one round, and then we change, and we do a second round, and then you get double the candy. Big brain thinking. That's big brain economics right there.
So now the thing is what people do is they target rich neighborhoods or high income neighborhoods to get the bigger pieces of candy, which I 100% applaud.
I respect the hustle,
but
like, my trick or treat numbers are down. if I want a haunted house, bring them back to the neighborhood, baby.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because that is what segues into what my hot take is. I haven't told you what my hot take is.
Okay.
I think trunk or treats are bullshit. I think trunk or treats are bullshit.
Trunk or treats. Yeah, I hate that. That's so stupid.
They need to bring back door to door trick or treating. And I understand in this day and age, it's a lot more scary than it was back then, or maybe it was the same, just there wasn't much of a magnifying glass over it. However, it was, the trunk or treats just ruin everything. I think that they're kind of shit. I love the idea, but I feel like it takes away from the tradition of it, of what trick or treating actually is.
Yeah, so we did a trunk or treat at my job not too long ago, and it was cool for the town, but like if you're bringing your kids to it, like that's kind of dumb. That's not trunk or treating. Nick's laughing on the other side of the screen here because
you
Ellie,
look like a great value, fucking Chris Angel.
Great value, Chris Angel. Ellie, again, as she's listening in the other room here, had updated and sent the photo of me with my makeup on, because I don't think Nick has actually seen it.
Oh my god, that was.
So now, obviously, as a childhood, like, what would you say was the one costume you always wanted to, like, the one you always wanted to be, but obviously you just couldn't happen?
I honestly, I don't have an answer, solely because I mean, I stuck to pretty easy stuff to be, and I think maybe since I never really had one that I couldn't be back then, that's probably another reason why I cosplay now, is that I can really be anything that I want to be. Yeah, that's about all I got on that one, to be honest with you.
Low-key a little jealous because obviously I am of the darker melanin sometimes, and I try to be accurate as possible. It's like, can't be fucking Goku. Like I don't look like Goku. I don't have the hair. I have no hair. So I try to find. Granted, I could get a wig now.
There you go.
But like I just try to find things that fit. Like I would love to be the Mandalorian. He's Polynesian. Works for me. That'd be cool. He does a haka. You know what I'm saying? But what's it called? There's not a lot that I guess I wanted to be as a kid. I wanted to be like Marty McFly, but again, I lived in the city. Marty McFly lived in the suburbs. He drove a pickup truck. I rode a city truck. So I rode a city bus. Like,
that's you getting into your own head. It doesn't matter.
I get in my own head with these things.
I know, and I get that.
Brings me to my next realm, my next generation part, which is your teen college years, which I feel the costume changed drastically for us. Maybe men, definitely for women, but it changed drastically for us because now we're not getting dressed up in costume to go get candy. We're trying to go to Halloween parties and pick up girls now in the teen college years, right? You go to be sexy and chic and stand out.
I'm trying to get fucked.
In layman's terms, I guess. The most accurate way you can word it. Because I remember I have pictures from Halloween years ago. Like I did the 90s hip hop thing where I had the fanny pack and I had like the bright, it was a Spirit Halloween costume for sure. It was like purple and green. And I had shutter shades at the time.
Oh yeah.
That's like Kanye West. Right. You'd wear the polo with the sweater. But then like on the women's side, like it was, you're not a doctor anymore. You're a sexy doctor. You're not a nun. You're a sexy nun. We
sexualized,
right? Like we super sexualized, which really fucked up. Like now as a 35-year-old, I look at this and I'm like, put some clothes on. You're going to get a cold out there. It's freezing right now.
I want to keep the hose warm.
Like we were just away for our anniversary in Salem. And Salem's like Halloween all year round. You can dress whatever you want to, however you want to, and nobody's going to bat an eye or judge you, which I love. I love about that town. Super inclusive of a city. And which is crazy for being outside of Boston. Yeah. You earn a reputation for a reason.
I know.
Just saying. But we're literally walking yesterday and we just, we got some coffee By the way, I'm a Starbucks guy now, folks.
What the
I've
fuck is
elevated.
wrong with you? Why don't you just go support your local coffee shop?
We don't really have one.
Find one.
One's 4 minutes away from the dealership. The other one's probably 15. I don't have much time to get there. I literally have a Dunkin' across the street from my house.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm a Starbucks guy now. And here's another reason. We went to go to we were trying to find local coffee shops, and there was none open at like, what was it, 7:30 at night, except for Starbucks. So
yeah, when they're local, they go home at a normal time.
Well, this is why corporate America is going to destroy everything, because they are convenient. And we went to Starbucks, and I found my order. It was actually funny. I walked in and I'm like, I don't order here. And they're like, where do you go usually? I'm like, Dunkin' Donuts. They're like, and literally a guy just came out of the back. He just comes up and he goes,
I got this.
I speak Dunkin'. I'll get this. What's your order over there? I'm like, medium iced caramel, light and sweet liquid sugar. He goes, all right, that's 4 pumps. This 4 pumps. He goes, and a venti? And I'm like, medium? He goes, grande. I'm like, okay. It's a whole different fucking language.
It is.
It was so bad. I legitimately took a picture of the sticker on my cup so I can make the order again.
Honestly, that's smart.
It was so good. But when we were there walking around with our coffees, we saw this young lady in a very, very beautiful outfit. Very attractive young lady, awesome, like very fishnetty. But this was at 10 o'clock in the morning while we were walking around, and I'm like, oh, I literally said, I love her outfit. That's dope. And she goes, I do too. But where the fuck are you going at 10 o'clock in the morning just like that? She goes, I'm not judging. But where the fuck are you going dressed like that right now at 10 o'clock? And I'm like, yeah, there's not even a store open right now. The museum's not open.
Maybe
there's no shows going on.
Do you ever think that maybe she was doing her walk of shame?
Everything was fresh. Makeup was fresh. No, because we've seen the walk of shame. I didn't go to any universities, but I spent the night in a few universities and have done a walk of shame myself with other people. And I know what a walk of shame looks like. You're missing a shoe, shirts like all ruffled and wrinkled, hair is definitely like all fakaked, makeup smeared. Sometimes, not all the time, there's some tears of like,
yeah.
self-regret.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Self-regret.
Regret.
Maybe she was on her way to an appointment that early in the morning. I'm just saying. There's no time for a good time. There's no time set for a good time.
Listen, if you have a scheduled D time, for D day, you're good to go. But like when it comes to men in teenage college years, we were also very, very lazy.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt.
The bare minimum.
What was your go-to? What was your costumes when you were a teenager?
Fuck. Actually, what?
To me, and I'm gonna go on a guess here. You definitely were a toga guy.
No,
you didn't rock a toga.
I did not actually. I did not rock a toga. You would have lost that bet.
Wow, I'm actually you just seem like the type that would rock a toga, like
because I'm white.
No,
is that what it is? That you think Animal House is white people's toga? Jokes on you.
The guys that I wore togas with were lacking some melanin.
They were rocking the Caucasian. I get it. No, I did not rock the toga.
No, by the way, that shit was fucked up back then because I'm like getting callbacks to when I did that with my group of friends, and I was definitely treated really rudely back then. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I guess it was fitting for the timepiece. But as an adult, I'm wrong.
Connecting all the pieces.
Like, remember people would wear like the beer containers and make like a Transformers robot type thing out of it?
Oh, yeah.
Or like there'd be duct tape man. Somebody would make a duct tape costume.
Yeah. I did. I've gone to ABC parties, but that wasn't like around Halloween.
But what would you say was the most popular costume in your high school, college years?
I didn't go to college.
But the college years, your 20s.
My 20s. Fuck, that's a lot of alcohol.
So I'm saying there were some that I feel like just stood out above all else. Because like in our
our younger years, it was Power Rangers. It was the blood pump scream mask. It was, the being Batman. But when you were a teenager or in your, late teens, early 20s, what were the ones that took over? There's one that should stand right out to you. Come on. As a comic book guy.
What, Spider-Man?
No, everybody was the Joker. Everybody was Heath Ledger's Joker. You couldn't go to any party without seeing 2 or 3 of them. Now it's Terrifier. Everybody's Terrifier.
Well, I'm seeing a lot. I saw when it came out, when Suicide Squad came out, I saw a lot of
Harley Quinns.
Well, that's every year. But everyone was trying to do the whole Jared Leto god awful fucking Joker.
I hate that.
Everyone hates that Joker.
It hates me so much.
It pisses me off, is what it does.
There was lots of Jack Sparrows too. Jack Sparrow was huge. Everybody who was a pirate was Jack Sparrow.
Yeah,
a lot of girls dressing up as Snooki.
I miss those days.
Yep. And then, of course, the Walter Whites.
I didn't see a lot of those.
Really?
Are you talking about it like in the contamination suit?
And like in the yellow jumpsuits, the biohazard suits.
Yeah. I saw maybe like 1 or 2 of those, not like a lot of them. I was actually a pretty good cop.
I remember one of my friends being Officer Dangle.
Oh, the short shorts?
Short shorts, yeah.
I almost did that, but I got self-conscious about my legs, so I didn't do it. And then
I should have done that. I have like nice legs. Everything else looks like crap, but my legs still look good.
Well, see, the thing is, like, oddly enough, like I was worried about my legs, and then like I think I turned around and I ended up doing a sassy Rick Grimes from Walking Dead. I had oh, dude, I fucking killed it.
I wish you had that costume because that's the perfect Copper costume. That's Copper in a post-apocalyptic zombie world.
He is Rick Grimes,
right? Like it fits. Also, the fan base is trying to pinpoint what you do for work. Like they're onto it now. They know that this is an ongoing bit. That nobody knows what you do. They are searching for your LinkedIn. They are trying to piece together. Like they're watching old episodes of NFA, trying to just pinpoint any moments that you have brought up about your work. And I actually did send you the screenshots for this.
Yeah.
And what did it say? This is what they said. I've been putting clues together about where Nick works. He has suddenly mentioned the following: warehouse foreman, Mariah Carey at the holidays. My question is, Nick, which big box store are you the warehouse stock manager at? Oh, and it says, watch it be Amazon or Walmart. He also mentioned he gives people shit playfully that if the president comes around, you make sure you do something. Or the president or manager comes around, make sure you're doing something. If you have nothing to do, find something to do. They're picking up on your hints here, Nick.
Oh, well, I'll go ahead and just address this fully. You're all wrong.
The mystery continues.
There's no LinkedIn because
you're going to announce this at the season finale.
No, I like this ongoing thing. I like having this power. It's a power trip, to be honest with you. But I was never the smart one to have a LinkedIn. So go ahead and cross that off your books. Mariah Carey has not played inside my warehouse. They played when I used to work at Hobby Lobby. I don't work at Hobby Lobby anymore. I worked there in high school, 2 years, mind you. However, you guys are completely... We'll play the game of hot and cold. You guys are in the Arctic right now.
Damn, you guys aren't even close.
Like, the only thing that you have is a warehouse. You have that right.
Here, I'll give them another clue here. Here's another clue for the Nick trilogy here. I texted Nick this morning and was like, I'm ready to record whenever. And he was like, oh, let me get ready. I'm like, well, hold on. I still got to like shave and stuff. And he was like, I was like, I didn't realize you'd be up this early because he went to a concert last night. He said, I rise at 4 a.m. Monday through Thursday because of work. So take with that information what you will.
Early. Sorry, I hate to say this too. That's gonna be another cold trail. Because technically I start the shift technically for everybody else doesn't start till 7:30. However, I go in early. So that's by choice. So sorry to say you guys are at another dead end.
Yeah, I only show up about 10 minutes early to work.
May the search continue.
Let's continue it. So let's go to adulthood costumes now. Now, as adults, we're 35. Now, you're different because you're a cosplayer. So, but it still falls in line with what I'm talking about here, because as an adult, there's one of two things. You either do your quirky couple costumes where plug in a socket, peanut butter and jelly, Squints and Wendy Peppercorn.
Can't relate.
Not your scenario right now. Pet costumes, another one. Like, I dress my dogs up.
I might get my dog one this year. I might.
Right?
I might.
Like, we always dress my dogs.
Oh, wait, I'm not going to be here for
Halloween. They love the attention they get. Last minute Amazon Prime costumes where you just try to find some stuff to put together. That's usually what it's like for most adults. Now, again, me and you, we're nerds. I have a Star-Lord jacket downstairs. I was telling you, I have my Marty McFly vest. I got a Stone Cold Steve Austin vest downstairs. We have helmets. We have masks. We're nerds. But those are the two mounds of what's it called? Adulthood costumes. Because now we have money. So now we spend the money on nicer costumes. And I love cosplaying. Like, we're going to the Ren Fair. I have like authentic leather wristlet thingies and real leather belts and a linen shirt and all these things to go with it. I got pirate boots. I have a nice pirate hat with a feather. Excited for. But like, as an adult now, like, do we feel like it's better? Halloween's better now, or do you wish you had that half plastic mask as a kid again?
I think it's a little better now, only because our priorities have shifted. And I feel like I have more freedom, as in, like, I don't fear judgment of my costume anymore. Because like, as a kid and a teenager and like maybe even early 20s, I always wanted you wanted to be that one where everyone was like,
impress. Yeah, you wanted to impress your friends.
Yeah, so you wanted to be like the talk of everything. And so now, like, that doesn't really bother me. And like, now all my cosplays and the stuff, like the content I make, they're all hits. They're all bangers. Like, I'm not worried about it. Like, I put effort into it. And like, this year, my Halloween costume, I'm extremely excited for. I've actually been doing I did so much research on the Halloween costume I'm doing this year that I'm getting as accurate to it as possibly that I can get.
Who are you being? Or is that a surprise?
No, I have no problems. I'm going to be Remick from Sinners.
Oh, I still haven't seen Sinners.
What?
But I know the character you're talking about. Haven't seen it yet.
Bro, you have got to...
you gotta understand, it's a long movie.
It is.
Ellie has to go to bed early, so we're just trying to find the time to sit down and watch.
1,000. I 100% get it. I knew it was a good movie from all the reviews, and like, everyone had recommended it for me, and I was like, I'm not going to watch it in theaters. Let me put it this way. I'm going to cut and dry. I watched it when it got to HBO Max, the day that it released on HBO Max. I watched it. I immediately regretted that I never saw it in theaters. It's that fucking good.
I respect that. Now, granted, I have a projector now, so like, now anything I can watch at home, I'm just going to watch at home.
Right.
I already have
you're going to get like a good experience out of watching it, and I really think that you and Ellie, the stuff that you guys are into, I really think that you guys are going to enjoy the movie. It's overall really, really good.
Yeah, we're gonna save Halloween movies though, because I want to do a whole episode on that, on Halloween, of horror films.
Cool.
And just have a good one, right? So we're gonna save that for the Halloween episode. I think I called that last week. But moving into like Halloween economics, because we can both agree that Halloween is expensive as fuck.
Fuck, dude.
and let alone the candy, and now as an adult. But when you think about the costumes, like, how much does one of your fucking cosplays cost you?
So cosplay. Okay, so for instance, the Deadpool. Not proud of that one, but that's about $300.
Yeah, so I saw that and I wanted to get one also, but like, you have one, so I don't want to like jock your swag. So I kind of want to do Spider-Man, but I don't look good in spandex. Not a good look for me right now.
But Spider-Man is one of the cheapest ones to cosplay, being it's one spandex suit. Spandex is obviously inexpensive.
This muff, y'all ain't ready for this muffin top.
Okay, full disclosure, when I put mine on, I have to get a new suit because I tore mine. I suck in my stomach almost, and what sucks is like, sometimes someone will take a picture of me without me knowing, and then I see it, and like, my stomach is like partially hanging over, and I'm like, I look like Peter B. Parker.
So I want to do that too, because I'll just wear sweatpants.
Yeah, it's
like,
simple.
You get the bulge too. Like, it's like, bro, like, should I wear a cup? Like,
so okay, that is. Oh, I'm I'm so glad that you brought that up because that is my, especially like I go to cons and all that. So like, and there's kids there. Like I don't want to walk around like a fucking bulge right there because I think it's inappropriate. So there is stuff you can buy. It's called a dancer's belt, or if you want to do it a cheaper way, you can get compression shorts. And I've layered it to where like it minimizes my bulge. Which I mean, I'm not packing much down there regardless, but I don't like people being able to.
Buddy, ain't much working over here.
Yeah, so like I don't like it being on display in that sense. So like I try to, and my thing is like I also take pictures with kids that come up. I don't want my bulge like right there because I think again it looks inappropriate. It's not a good look.
Exactly. And you start looking at like again, this is why I don't do spandex, but you look at these other costumes and like the costume comes like the picture that they show on the costume is like, oh, that's cool. And then you realize it's just the outfit. It's like, I got to buy all the accessories.
Yes.
Like, dude, I was looking at I forgot what costume I was looking at. I was definitely looking at, I think it was a Deadpool one. And it was like, oh, cool. And then like at the bottom, it says add boots, add mask, add wristlets. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
this thing came up to $800. I'm like, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, no, that's.
I still today. The one costume I want today is a stormtrooper full armor set. I want a full armor stormtrooper set.
Okay, so
specifically the ones when they were on Endor and they were the scout troopers because those ones were my favorite.
Okay, that was my next question. I was like, do you want a clone trooper or do you want a stormtrooper? You want a stormtrooper from Endor.
Scout trooper.
I'm sorry.
Specifically.
I liked Commander Cody.
The visor.
Yeah. See, I liked the clone troopers like from episodes 1, 2, and 3.
They had some color. They were a little cool.
Yeah, because you like Commander Cody, like like all of them. Like I loved those ones aside from the stormtroopers.
I never really watched the cartoon, so clone troopers never really stuck to me. However, Return of the Jedi is my favorite, so Scout Troopers are always my favorite. And I want one. And I always wanted a Chewie costume, but other than like there's thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like I had a cheap Vader one. I have a really nice actually Anakin robe, like it's layered.
Yeah.
It gets way too hot though. You'll die. You'll die. But like you see all these things, it's like, how do you budget for that? And then let alone the candy, bro. I went to the store the other day. It was like $8 for a bag of candy. I'm like, bro, that shit was $2.99 3 days ago.
Well,
same bag.
I don't have to tell you this because I'm sure you do the same thing. The day after Halloween candy sales, insane. You stock the fuck up.
Stock up.
All my sweet treats are in the house.
Swear to God. Like, and it's so funny because Ellie makes fun of me because my body goes through these changes. Like, as we go into like the holiday season, I put on weight and then I lose a ton of weight in the spring just because I start working out and new year, new me vibe. But I feel like king size candy bars when you're trick-or-treating were the one thing that you always hope for. And now as the adult on the flip side, it's like, I want to give that to kids, but bro, I can't in this economy.
Yeah, even if you go to like Sam's or Costco or whatever bulk store there is, buying those shit like that it's still expensive there, buying it in bulk. Like,
and now I understand though why there's so many Smarties or like those peanut gummy thingies that were terrible, or the bit of honeys, why those are so popular in people's houses when you went trick-or-treating. They were cheap.
Bit of honey is good.
Nick,
listen,
are you really gonna sit there and choose a bit of honey over a full-size Reese's?
Okay,
or even better, the pumpkin-shaped Reese's, the bat-shaped Reese's, the ghost-shaped Reese's
that they don't even look like the actual shapes.
No, but it still counts.
Do you want to know why I like bit of honey? Do you want to know why?
Why do you like bit of honey?
Yeah, you know what? You're gonna feel like an asshole for fucking ridiculing me.
Sure.
My grandfather that passed away, that was what he always had in his truck.
Well, listen, I always want those little fucking Life Werthers caramel little droplet things. I love those.
Yeah.
I don't want them on Halloween.
What?
Give them.
Fuck no.
Save that shit for Christmas.
No, run that shit. Run it to me.
And it's meant for love. No. Nope. On Halloween, good candy is all that matters. If you were one of the lucky kids, you would get a sour straw fucking tray. I've had that happen.
I love those.
That's what I'm saying. You look for the shit that is the most unhealthiest for you on Halloween, especially when you're trick-or-treating as a kid.
You know, it's a big disrespect and disgrace to everybody.
What?
Those fucking people that pass out apples and oranges
Yes, I agree, except unless they're candied. I've had people who've had like the little small apples and they did a caramel dip in those and would hand those out. Cool. Or the people who hand out like, you ever see people hand out like the little wiener, like the wieners, the like little mummy dogs, what they call them, but they're like the little hot dogs wrapped in like dough.
I guess I'm going to the wrong fucking houses.
I mean, we had those in Florida. I don't see them up here, but like there's like it's always like the people who don't have kids, but they'll have like a tray of them and like for kids to eat something up while they're out trick-or-treating. And it's like, I love that. You're a great person. You're saving on candy. It's still a cheap make. You're dedicating time to making those things. But
and you're in the same, you're in the theme.
Yeah, you're in the theme.
But overall, the people that only pass out whole apples or whole oranges or shit like that, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Or toothbrushes. You ever get a toothbrush?
Dude, at that point I almost sharpened it in the street and shanked.
I think that was the time when I became an atheist because somebody put a Bible in my trick-or-treat bag, and I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are to preach your religion to me on Halloween?
I swear, if anyone does that, just as soon as I go put it in, just move your bag.
No, you're not putting it there.
I'm gonna be like, I will be like Adam Sandler and Big Daddy, and go in there like, where's the good shit?
Just go through the back door. Hey, get the kid. The kid wants it. Get it for him. Maybe I'm not ready to be a parent yet because I would bully. I would do that. I would do that shit. I would bully somebody and making sure my kid got.
I mean, rightfully so.
Right? You know what time of the year. If you don't got the candy and all you got is fruit, turn the light off. Turn the porch light off. That's the golden rule. We won't knock on the door.
No, and I respect that.
Don't put a jack-o'-lantern at the front of the house. Don't even put a pumpkin. Don't put anything for the holiday.
Okay, see, that's part I will disagree. I agree with putting pumpkins out there, but if you're not going to be passing out candy, have your light off. Have your light off. I respect that 1000% that you don't. But if you're still in the Halloween spirit, but you don't want to pass out candy because maybe you have agoraphobia, I don't know that. But if you still want to be in the Halloween spirit, I respect that.
No, Halloween's for the children. Just like Wu-Tang. It's for the children.
It ain't for the children. It's for everybody. You fuck off.
As an adult now, my goal is to make the spookiest house in the neighborhood so the kids are fearful when they come and knock on my door. And I have set a bar. Last year, the kids were upset. They're like, what happened to all your stuff? I'm like, I didn't have time to this year. And then they got mad and walked away. I'm like, yo, I got mad at myself. I'm like, I'm not even mad at this child. He looked forward to coming to my house. So all year, this kid thought about my haunted house and wanted to show up. And I ruined it. So now I have 47 gravestones upstairs in my garage right now. We are going to put them bitches out next week. Hands down. That is a Sunday. October 1st, actually, is what I'm aiming for, to put them bitches out. Now, as a millennial, though, we have traditions for Halloween, as you just heard. Like, I have my traditions now. What were some of your childhood traditions on Halloween?
On Halloween, or just like in general of like
the week of Halloween was a big deal. It's a huge deal. You get to dress up for school. Like, I dress up at work for Halloween. We're allowed to, so I do it full. Now, granted, I wear a Chinese suit and I just wear my little rice picker hat and like it fits for my. It's not offensive. People know what it is, and we have a good time. And I get to wear slippers and pajamas.
Bare minimum.
So what would be your? So I'll give you mine for an example, right? Like, my tradition was I would always watch Are You Afraid of the Dark, Goosebumps, all the Disney, Halloween specials.
Oh yeah.
Like, right, like that's what you did. Like, you eat your candy and you'd be sitting in front of the TV watching it.
Don't Look Under the Bed, Halloween Town.
Yeah,
all those.
Dude, Goosebumps, like the Night in Terror Tower, or whatever that was the best one.
I don't know. I like The Mask.
The Mask was good too, dude. Yo, and we were in Salem. I saw The Mask.
Dude.
I wanted to get it so bad. Wanted to. But it's like the latex masks, and it's just gonna be uncomfortable. But like, did you have any like stuff that you would religiously do every year?
I vaguely remember that for sure. Like, we would always carve pumpkins, like the week of, like that way they stayed like the freshest throughout the week of Halloween. That way they weren't like moldy and droopy by the time Halloween got here. Because pumpkins, oddly enough, go very, very fast.
Like, how they grow quickly.
Yeah, and they die so fast.
I know. We don't carve pumpkins at the house.
What?
Surprisingly, as Halloween goers, it's just messy. Again, it just dies, so it's just not a thing that I just want to do at that point in time.
Why don't you guys just maybe you guys can paint pumpkins or draw on them?
No, because we decorate the whole. We decorate the whole house.
No,
like the whole thing.
fair.
Couple lights. We have fucking spotlight. Like you know me, I go extra. I have fucking studio lighting for a podcast that has 30 viewers.
I will say the whole pumpkin carving thing gets tiresome because they just need to improve the tools that come with the fucking kit. Because those little things, I'm sitting there like I'm 34, dude. If I'm going like this,
arthritis,
dude.
But like, even still, like you see, like then you do yours, and then like you go down the street and you see these people who do the layering and like they're actual artists on this shit, and you're like, well, I don't even want to put my pumpkin out now. Yeah. I don't even want to I need to have fun doing that. Now, obviously, as a kid, you carved pumpkins. So, what about teenage years? Like, did you like meet up with your boys after like you guys did your teenage trick or treating, watch horror movies, take a chick out to the a horror film? Like, what was your thing?
We would always try and well, if we weren't drinking, try to go to like the haunted houses and stuff like that with a group of friends and stuff like that. The girl that you were interested in, you brought with because it brought you that closeness. And
right?
Then,
like,
and then you end up screaming.
You're going to meet your friends for the first time.
Yeah.
And then like you're going to like the haunted house that serves like apple cider.
I never had that.
You don't have apple cider by you?
No, the haunted houses, they just had like nachos and like soda.
Oh shit, dude. You got to come up here around Halloween, man.
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've been to a haunted house. So like, I don't know what they do now, but like when I was a kid, the one that we would go to, like it was never any apple cider at the end or whatever.
Sorry.
Oh, that was it.
I was saying, so funny story. Ellie, obviously, grew up in a cult. No mistake there. We understand that. She had never been to a haunted house before. And I knew that clowns were her scariest things. I didn't know that there was a whole clown section in this haunted house. But I brought her to this haunted house. It was the first year we were together, and it was all movie themed. So they had like Exorcist, Halloween. Like they actually built like the Michael Myers house.
Yeah.
And they had like the lake. I forgot the Camp Crystal Lake for Jason. They had Freddy's like room, like the boiler room. So I was like, all right, it's all movie themed. This will be fun to go to. And half of it's in the woods, half of it's on the sets. So I was like, this is dope.
Was there a no touch contact?
Yeah, no touching, no touchy. So we get there and we wait. The line's obviously long as hell. They have performers throughout the line, which is dope as shit. The first fucking thing is it brings you through the woods, through the clown trail. And at this point, they separate you.
Oh.
And they pulled her ahead of me. And I'm like, dude, she's afraid of clowns. And they're like, perfect. And they just take her with it. And she's looking back at me with this look like, I'm going to kill you. I'm like, I had no idea. Yeah. They had a nice little apple cider spot that's where we sat afterwards to calm down.
And she beat the shit out of you.
Oh, no. She was scared. And I apologized. And, I have not done that since. I've done extensive research on what is expected since. But, yeah, they separated her. And she said at one point, she kind of went into the corner and just like ducked down and like hid. And then I grabbed the guys. I was like, dude, she's definitely afraid of clowns. Like, you need to send me next because I need to make sure she's okay. And then they let me through.
Yeah.
And then like, obviously I'm in like boyfriend mode at the time. So like, I'm just zoned in. Like they're trying to scare me. I'm like, not now. Where's my girl? He's like, boo. And I'm like, no. Like blonde girl, yay high. Where is she? She's probably scared. Where? Started interrogating. Like and my new goal is when I go to haunted houses, I try to break character. I just start making jokes, right? Like I try to get them to laugh. That's my whole purpose.
The one that I don't like about haunted houses, and it's not even the people that are doing it, it's the people that you end up going with. Because like if it's me and like someone else, and then there's like another person in front of us, I hate the people that ruin the surprise.
Oh, the ones that scream so loud or like over dramatic or run.
Or they point out, they're like, oh, there's someone right here. Like, you just ruined the whole.
Around this corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Like, let me just leave it. Yeah, you're ruining the fucking moment at this point.
Yeah. Like, we actually went to a magic show on the anniversary. And like, Ellie actually got called on stage. Not called on stage. The guy threw a paper ball and said, "Whoever catches it, come on stage."
She called it.
Hit, like dude. The guy threw it in the air, and I played baseball my whole life. I'm watching this thing, and I'm like, that is heading straight for her. I could stick my hand out and catch this. Now, granted, I was inebriated. I have a magical pen, and like Giles Corey, I was stoned in Salem. So, true story, by the way. The guy was actually pressed to death with stones. And I'm watching this, and I'm like, yeah, she's gonna have to do this. And bro, she's just sitting there, and it beams her right in the top of the head. And I'm just like, I'm not grabbing that. So she picks it up, and the guy, like, everyone's laughing, because obviously she just like sat there, stoned, just boop. Like, nope, I don't want any part of this. And I'm like, you gotta go. You were chosen. So she got chosen for that. And now, granted, I'm watching The Magician, and I'm seeing every tell. I love debunking magicians and trying to figure it out. And I'm like, I can't tell her because it'll ruin the whole effect for her. A cool show though, great fun. I also felt bad that if I went up there, I would have ruined this for this guy for his crowd of 15 people. So I didn't want to be that dick. But I think as my adult years though, we do a lot. I have my traditions now. Like every Halloween, I watch the original Halloween. That's my thing.
Fair.
I just have to watch it every year. So it's on in the background when the kids come in, the scary sounds from the movie, screams, blood, guts, boobs, all the things that make Halloween great. We always do apple cider. We got to go somewhere with apple cider, haunted walkthrough, or we do one for my nieces and my nephew. Now we do like the pumpkin show light thing. But like, I know a lot of people do like haunted hayrides, or they go and pick apples, and like you go to these like festivals, these fall festivals, which I don't like that. I can't do that stuff.
Right.
That's not me. But nowadays, like, you ever feel like you just overpay for some of the stuff to just experience Halloween?
Dude, it's turning into like a vampire just sucking the fun out of Halloween.
Right. Like, it's just so corporate now.
It is. Like, the more you pay, you get like less of a experience.
Less value.
Yeah.
Like, pay for a haunted house, and like the animatronics are cheaper than the ones that you get at Spirit Halloween.
That, or like the actors are just like barely putting in any effort. I'm like, because they're doing it, they're getting a paycheck out of it. I get it.
Dude, there was one in Coney Island I used to go to. Not Coney Island. No, was it? Yeah, it was the one near the Nathans, Coney Island. Yeah. So my aunt actually used to work at that one, and it kind of pissed me off because like when we'd go and she wasn't working, like she would bring me and my cousin, and like they tried to scare me, like, Joy. And I'm like, bro, I want you to scare me. I don't want you to be friends with my aunt. Like, stop ruining it. Yeah, unfortunately, there was a time, I mean, I'm sure in your 20s, like, they scare you when you're...
Oh, yeah. Every little instinct.
What's up? Now I'm just like, Now I have fun. Now I just go a little crazy. Now I wanted to do a thing here because we're getting towards the end of the show. What is our Mount Rushmore of costumes of all time?
Of costumes of all time.
Well, I guess in millennial time. In our time, specifically. I'm going to put one out there.
Okay.
The inflatable T-Rex.
Fair.
I've always wanted one, but like your TikTok post,
dude,
I can't get one. Can't get one. Somebody's going to fart spray that.
Yeah, people ruin the fuck out of it. I would love to spend the money on an inflatable suit, but I'm scared someone's going to hit me with fart spray.
I could be a mascot finally. Who doesn't want to be a mascot?
Yeah. Do you know how much fun that would be? Insane.
There's a Cartman one, bro. I can be Cartman. I saw it at Spirit Halloween. It's $100. I want it, but somebody's gonna spray fart spray in there, and I'm the.
Yeah.
So granted, the videos on TikTok are hysterical.
Oh, dude, it's a guilty pleasure. It is a guilty pleasure.
Seeing someone's misfortune sometimes is just so funny. I definitely got to throw the Power Rangers up there.
I was just about to say Power Rangers is definitely up there because
Power Rangers is up there. I mean, the Joker has to be up there, right?
Yeah.
Joker or the Matrix, because those...
No, I'd say definitely Joker over Matrix.
Joker over the Matrix, right?
But is it kind of sexist that all of these are males?
Well, this is for guys.
Okay.
I mean, do you want me to put Sexy Nurse? I love Sexy Nurse. Sexy Dorothy. Or how about this? How about we leave this one kind of blanketed to the any costume that you knew Spirit Halloween didn't have the rights for, but named it something different.
Those are the fucking best, though.
Like this one's Super Kick Brothers, Juice Demon, The Purple Artist. What does this say? Prepubescent Frog of Silent War as a Ninja Turtle. Woodland Warrior for Zelda. Governor of Tasteville.
That Guy Fieri.
Yeah, that's Guy Fieri. What is this? Says third generation dirt farmer. I don't even know what that's supposed to be.
Oh,
Thursday.
That's funny.
Sergeant Short Pants. Can you figure that one?
Lord Farquaad?
No.
Oh.
Sergeant Short Pants is Officer Dangle.
Oh, yeah, I would have lost that one.
There's a Creepy Husband, which is, you're not going to guess it, but it's Gomez Adams.
Oh.
Misfit Sidekick.
Robin?
No, that's what's it called? Harley Quinn. Yeah, like these are just some of the Pete the Plumber. Do you know that one? Can you guess it?
Pete the Plumber.
Mario.
Fuck.
How about Candy Factory owner?
Willy Wonka.
Like these are legit pictures of the covers of that people are. What was that bang? I'm sure something popped next door or outside. But yeah, these knockoff costumes were honestly the best. And honestly, I think that's gonna be my new guilty pleasure is tomorrow. I'm going to, or when we go back to Spirit Halloween, I'm going to go find the newest ones.
I'm gonna be there today, so
let me know what you find.
Oh yeah, no, I fully plan to because they should have all their shit together.
You have homework.
I do.
But yeah, I just feel like to wrap up this episode, Spirit Halloween, it's like our metabolism. It pops up once a year, is great for a very short period of time, and then just completely gone into the distance. Would you agree?
I'm still trying to keep it alive, but yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
I mean, Spirit Christmas is coming.
I don't want to talk about that.
I mean, I'm curious to see what they're going to provide.
I'm not a Christmas person.
Give me some horror Halloween or like Halloween Christmas.
Do like Art the Clown from in Terrifier 3.
Right. By the way, I finally watched Terrifier 3. Amazing. I really love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So
don't if you're for the faint of heart, don't watch that. That is not.
Yeah,
he's a terrorist.
You're 1,000% a terrorist.
1,000% a terrorist. But no, when it comes to the fall season, and I figured we get ahead of it and just tackle it because once I found out it was open, we got to do an episode of it. And I think it's been open now. Shared Halloweens have only been open for about 2 weeks approximately now,
give or take.
So it's now officially fall. It's time to embrace the spooky and have a great time. I'm going to start that tonight by dressing up as a wrestler of some sort. I don't know. I might yeet my way into the building today because in approximately 6 hours, I am going to be on Monday Night Raw, and I am so excited. Nick, when you're watching tonight, take a look behind the Jumbotron. You might see me. You might see me behind the Jumbotron. I'm sitting above the Jumbotron.
I already planned. I was already going to tune in anyway, but this being, I know that you're there. I'm going to be like up to my screen. Panning, and I might be pausing the live event and just like scanning.
It'll be like those the toys when you were a kid that click click.
Yes,
click click.
If you end up having a sign, let me know so I can point out.
I thought about having a sign, but I'm not gonna have a sign.
Fair enough.
I just said that's just too much. Listen, I would love to do that, but I feel like that's selfish. Then you block the view for people behind you.
I agree. I like the idea of a sign, but I'm also that person. Like I'm considerate of the people around me. So
yeah. I thought about doing like a funny AJ Lee sign, like we bow to the queen, the true queen
of the north.
like just something like that. I don't know, something stupid, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Gonna have some fun. I'm actually heading out there in about 2 hours because they have some jamboree thing on the outside of the venue. So I just want to get some merch now so I don't have to carry it with me all night and have a great time. I'm hoping to see some other content creators there because I know Alan Loves Wrestling is going to be there, and he's a huge TikToker for wrestling, and he's always at all the big PLEs in the Northeast. So, and if you want anything, well, I don't know. I'm probably going to get the John Cena Springfield shirt just to have for a collector's item, but we'll see. I have budgeted X amount of money to spend, and I'm trying to only spend that amount of money. Ellie's actually very excited for me. She's like, I can't wait to get some pictures of you and in your element and having fun.
No, I think she's honestly probably more excited than you because this is like a childhood thing for you. Like it,
like, dude, I'm still like trying to gather it.
Yeah,
and just try to hold composure. But I know once I get there, I'm just gonna be like a complete kid.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for you all the way over here. So like this being your actual first event, I'm ecstatic for you. I'm happy for you. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be definitely memorable. And I hope it's going to be a good episode. I mean, you got your girl back. John Cena's going to be there.
I have a feeling Liv's going to pop in.
I don't think so.
You think they're going to say that for WrestlePalooza?
Either WrestlePalooza or it'll be for something happening in October. Because even though she was at that meeting for the whole Saudi Arabia thing, stupid by the way, she was only there for a live appearance, but I don't think she'll be competing just yet because she's still recovering. So
we'll see. Now I know at the end of every episode, we usually sum up the whole thing and say a little one-liner about being an adult and all this stuff. But obviously there's some stuff that I just want to point out. We've had a lot of fun this episode, and I didn't want to bring this up in the beginning to kind of ruin the episode and ruin the tone of it all. But with everything going on in the world, and Nick, I'm sure you can agree, shit is crazy right now.
It's been a bit.
Shit is crazy this last week. What's been going down, and personally, I actually had a whole thing typed up, and I was going to read, but I want to speak from the heart, truthfully. Listen, there's a reason why we don't talk politics on this show. We take our subtle jabs and have fun with it. Nick and I we follow politics, but I think you're in the same boat as me. We don't really just align with a specific side. We are very much independents when it comes to politics. And honestly, I try to not spotlight shit that goes on. But I just think the world needs more love. I'm obviously we all know what I partake in for recreational purposes. And I'm a big Bob Marley fan. And the one thing that I loved about Bob Marley was that he really believed that through music, he could unite people and bring people together. And in a world that's very divisive and very this or that, and a lot of hate going around in the world, we just need to love each other a little bit more. We are all just these little things, this little planet in a vast sea of fucking chaos in a universe. And our petty differences, our petty opinions mean nothing. In the grand scheme of the way that the world is, because I'm sure, God damn it, we talked about it last week. If aliens showed up, we are going to bond together and be like, they're the problem. We're not the problem. And I feel like if we go in and day out, just showing compassion for each other as human beings. And that's regardless of the situation, of the case, of who, who's passed, who hasn't, who said this, who hasn't, whether you agree or disagree. We are all human beings, and just move forward with your life as an adult. Respect each other for what we are. And that's kind of just where I want to leave it. I don't want to spotlight anything. I don't want to say anything specific. But just learn to love each other a little bit more.
Be kind to one another.
Your dogs, appreciate your family, appreciate your friends, and cherish moments you have, because you don't know when that's not going to happen no more.
Exactly.
Yeah. And obviously, just don't be a dick. Yeah. That's the best way I can word it. Just stop. Don't be a dick. As my adult life, my adulthood thing for this week is just don't be a dick. Shit sucks enough as it is. Don't be more. of a dick.
Don't pile it on.
That's what I'm saying. Be petty sometimes. Yeah, have some fun. Make in a way of jest. Yeah, but don't be an asshole. There's no need to be an asshole. And that goes for everybody. Left, right, middle. Don't be an asshole.
Be kind.
Yeah. Also, guns are stupid.
Disagree.
Yeah, that's me personally. I like swords and size.
No, I respect that.
That's I'm Asian. That's just different.
Yeah. See, look, ladies and gentlemen, we had there's differences right there, and we're still kind of one another. Look how that can happen.
Yes, it's a cultural difference. I like nunchucks. He likes 9mm. And how great is that? The episode's ending right here next to me.
As we're ending.
As we're ending this one, which that means it is time. And Nick, do you have anything you want to say? I know I took the spotlight on that.
No, you're good. All I'm going to say is full send to spooky. Full send to spooky.
I love that.
Yeah, full send to spooky. And yeah, that's actually, that sums it up. Full send to spooky. That's all I got for y'all.
Don't be concerned about what how other people think of you. Have fun with what you're dressing up as. Full send it. I won't wear spandex because of my muffin top, but if you feel like you can rock it with the muffin top. I believe in you. I'm too self-conscious of that. I'm egocentric though. That's me. But until next week, which I have no idea what we're talking about. I'm assuming it's going to be in the Halloween related theme as we're going to keep going.
Yeah, we're going to keep that the steamroll that one.
We are doing a crime episode, which will be coming back shortly to do. She is going to be doing a bunch of research and she wants to do the crime episode with us. And I'm going to treat it like it's a story. It's going to be story time. We're going to have moments where we can discuss things that we've pointed out in the story or found ridiculous. And we're going to make fun of some things. Obviously not the victims or their families because that's just rude. But we'll make fun of you got to be a real idiot to think you can get away with murder. Right? Okay. You'd be stupid to do that. So we're going to do a crime episode. We're going to be doing a horror movie themed episode for the Halloween episode. We just did the costume one. I think we got to go into candies, like a full on breakdown on the best candies.
Okay.
Right? I'm sure Nick is going to come up with an episode for next week for you guys. Specifically. Sure. Nick, say your goodbyes.
I already did. I said full send of spooky.
Full send of spooky. Okay. Well, you guys know the deal. I'm going to yeet myself out of this, but follow, subscribe to Adulthood Pending. Yeet!
All my friends got past the checkpoint. I'm still here trying to play the Game Boy. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Write another song and put it online. Pause and think, am I wasting my time? Start to question, when will it be enough? Searching for my four-leaf clover. One more try till it's game over. Everything's fine. I'll tell myself it just takes time. And what if